What's up, guys? So this is just a small video about the XDJ-XZ. There's a lot of full reviews that go into it. I'm not even going to turn it on. You could go check out like a full in-depth tutorial or anything. Like Digital DJ Tips does a real good one on it. But I want to explain some things about this that I like and that I don't like. I love the jog wheels. They're killer. I love the jog display. That's awesome. It's pretty much like a CDJ 3000. I believe the 3000 took the DDJ 1000's jog wheel info. So then once the DDJ 1000 was so popular, they put it on the 3000. And I believe this came out about the same time as the 3000. I don't really know. It may have came out before. I don't know. But I really like that. I do like the jog adjust. Let's see what else I like. I like the feedback reducer on here. I like the amount of effects on here. And I like this X pad right here is just like the 900 Nexus 2. The solidness of this is really, really solid. I like that. I like the way they gave you 6 color effects. It has time, which is really important for people that know their beat effects. Let's see. I also like, obviously, I like being able to record onto a USB. That's pretty cool for a standalone. I like the fact that you can run 4 channels once you hook up a computer, but that's also a downside to the unit. I think what they did was they used the same power processor as the RX2. I know there's different firmwares, but it kind of proves that they used the same processing power because you can only run 2 channels in standalone mode. Let's see. I really do like the normal loops here. Although these work really good. This is the RZX. These work just as well. They're just a little bit different, and I think these are easier personally, but you have to like have knowledge of controllers. If you have CDJ knowledge, this is easier. That's why they call it club standard. Let's see. I like the full pitch faders. That's pretty normal though. And they don't have a lock. Let's see if this has a lock in the center. Nope, this doesn't have a lock in the center either. So I guess I've kind of went through everything I like about this. I don't like the price. But the one thing I'd like to mention is, I'm a pretty lucky guy. I have the options to check all these out. This is the Denon Prime 4 and the RZX. And I got an FLX6 down there, which I actually think is really cool. People hate on that super knob or whatever they call it, but it's actually cool. You could set it up the way you want to. You don't have to have the stock settings on the effects. It allows you to link all the effects. Then the 505 is really cool too. I love syncing the the drum machine in with an acapella is really cool. But my point is unless you have all these in your hands, and I would say at one time, because picture you're in my situation. You have this controller, you have that controller, you have that one, you have that one, and you have that one. It really gets your mind going, what do I really want? When you're sitting there looking at pictures of these, it's kind of hard to say, what do I really want? Obviously, you could say, well, I want the best one. I want standalone. But until you like plug in a computer and realize the power of a computer, you don't know. So back to the XZ though. I really do enjoy this controller, but I am getting rid of it. This one is not the winner. The RZX is the actual winner, but what's weird right now is the place that I'm at, I'm keeping the Denon Prime. And the reason why, it's weird. I don't really like the jog wheels as much. There's things I don't like as much. I don't like the effects as much. But the touch this screen is killer. Like it just allows me to do so much. And I know this is upside down. I apologize. The the effects on, let's see, it's funny, it's upside down, so I like can't see it the same. The wash on the color effects I really like, because I usually echo out of almost every track. And it's not to be cheesy. You try and find a way to echo out of a track to not be cheesy and repetitive, because it really does tail the next song out, that transitions, and the wash is just killer. So I really enjoy that about this. I got a 1 terabyte loaded into this, and so it's kind of weird that this one won and I have the other ones up for sale. But, you know, back to the XZ, if you're a Pioneer freak, this thing is amazing. And I will admit it's easier for me to mix on this than it is on the Denon. But the learning curve, once I got playing the Denon, I was able to get the jog wheels responding. Like these are a little easier to, I don't sync ever. These are easier to align and nudge. This thing is super sensitive. Like, look at the wheel. You see that? And there's no adjustment. So like the wheel just goes, and this guy, even on its loosest, stops. You see that? Wait, here's the loosest. Okay, let's count. 1, 2, 3, somewhere around 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Wow. 1, 2, 3. So see, but that's the thing, is I would leave this here. 1, 2. So about 2 seconds is the setting I like. And this is so sensitive. When you nudge it, you barely got to touch it to nudge it forward. Sometimes it like, see how it just floats? This won't do that even on the lightest, I believe. Just barely floats. This thing wants to take off. It's so, enough about the Prime 4. This thing's a killer unit. It really is good. You just have to carry a bunch of thumb drives with you, or your computer, to get the same capacity as a terabyte. This thing I think actually does 3 terabytes, but I got 1 in there. So this is a killer unit. I recommend it. It's just not for me. I'm changing. All right, Audio Monster out.